I'd been muted.
Yeah, you were. Fuck's sake. Oh, God, I hate every fucking one of you. Mainly Asher, though. Oh my God, stop that. I'm going to mute just Delta. Alright. Now, I realized because Roman isn't here, mine and Ash's Discord things over Roll20 icons are not where they should be.
Well done.
I'm not fixing it though. It's effort. Anyway, so summary time as I eat. Last session, with the death of their beloved Arvia still fresh in their minds and weighing heavily on their hearts, the party decided to fuck all that noise and instead travel to the island of Aylan. Along the way there, they met up with the beloved boat guy captain of the ship that probably has a name, who they immediately fell in love with as one of their favourite all-time side characters. Don't mind me. You guys arrived on the island of Aylan, and eventually you notice some peculiar things happening. Mainly skeletons that were stood perfectly upright and deer who couldn't move an inch. Upon a quick investigation, you learned that these skeletons and these deer were perfectly surrounded by an invisible force field that stopped them from moving, and presumably is the reason they died. Traveling further into Aylan, you came across what should have been an ancient ruin, but the cracks and missing chunks of wall and what have you were magically filled in with a yellowy, amberish magic that kind of recreated the parts that were missing. You crossed a wooden bridge that, like the structure itself, the gaps of which were filled in with this amber magic. You travelled further inside and stumbled upon a child's riddle, and stumbled, and stumbled, and stumbled. Several hours later, you eventually figured it out, and moved on to the next area, which included a slime, which you killed rather quickly, and then moved on to the next area, which had a Medusa, which you also killed really fucking quickly. But upon her death, when Eziel was able to use a shiny piece of adamantine armor that he did not wear but was able to turn the Medusa into stone by forcing her to look upon her own reflection. As she turned into stone, a golden orb was the only thing to remain unchanged. The party, someone I assume, took this orb. But you also then realize that between the Medusa, the ambient magic left on the island of Aylan, and by sacrificing a magic item, you would just have enough power to bring back Arvia and return his soul, which was previously stored inside the necromancy stone, into his own body. You did so, and when Arvia came back, however, his right hand had been turned into stone.
How will he diddle himself now?
That is the question on everyone's minds.
Well,
and that is also where we left off.
Well, having only one hand, I can't really do it myself.
I'll help you out.
Thank you, McKellen. You're a good friend.
No problem.
Was any of that canon?
No.
No.
Okay. That could have been a canon conversation for all I know with you lot.
Though everything hurts.
Oh, poor baby.
I was dead. What's your excuse? Not right now.
What?
Wait a minute.
Oh, Delta's
Oh.
still muted.
Fucking dumbass.
I just
It was
had a
great,
brain
though.
blast. Hold on, I had a brain blast idea.
Mute
So the
Delta more
island
often?
has magic on it, right?
Not anymore.
None at all anymore.
No, I was all absorbed in the resurrection process.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, since he's a wizard, could he not just like cast something and heal his hand?
No.
Well, no.
Unfortunate.
Here's the question though. Who's getting the stone?
What-
Oh, yeah.
what's done?
The stone that the Medusa had. The Abjuration
already
Stone.
have
Right.
Which reminds me, I do need to edit it slightly because I wasn't very clear with the description and shit.
I already
to
have the stone in my
resistant
inventory.
to slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning. Does this thing have spell check? It does. Excellent. I've been spelling things correctly.
I mean, I could use it, being on the front line and all.
I think you'll find
True.
Arvi is more on the front line than you are.
He is the one that died.
Hmm.
It also allows one to cast abjuration spells.
Well, it allows one to cast shield.
Yes, but also I would be able to cast other abjuration spells.
Oh, right, because you can use the stones.
Yeah,
For
I
more.
am wizard.
Ah, I didn't know that that was how your wizardry would take form.
Well, I am a normal wizard. If we can return magic to the world, I won't need these stones. But
Yeah, but I didn't know you could cast other spells through the stones.
yes, anyone who has the spell can cast spells of the school of magic that stone pertains to. So if you had like chill touch, you could actually cast chill touch with the necromancy stone.
Hmm. Well, yeah, you can have the abjuration stone, of course. Then, since I guess I'll be keeping the necromancy stone. Oh yeah, I can use it to cast spells now.
Can you?
So does
Well, I
Mike
can cast
Kellyan...
Animate Dead.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, level 5 now. So does Mike Kellyan give up the stone to Arvia? Because apparently he had it.
Give it to the guy who died. Hold on, I gotta pick up.
Okay. Well, that's decided then. I can't remember if I mentioned this. I don't think I wrote it down. But while you do not need to spend time attuning to the stones, it does count as an attunement slot.
Okay.
Yep.
I guess I'll just have to decide between all of my attuned magic items.
Yeah. That's right. But the point is, you can only have a maximum of 2 of these stones.
2?
Yeah, can you, isn't it 2 magic items is the max?
3.
Oh. Fair enough, whatever.
One question. Is the Medusa a humanoid?
Yeah, well, not anymore. It's rubble now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. As for Animate Dead, it wouldn't have worked simply because it's now a statue.
Yeah.
Chris, is this resistant to slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning, or is it resistant to non-magical slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning?
Non-magical slashing piercing. Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah. God damn it. 2. on magical. Alright, there we are.
Oh, right.
Now,
Sweet. Now I am Uber Tank. And I can cast spells.
yeah.
Got a curse that they want removed? I can do that.
You mark the curse on your hand.
Is that a curse, though?
Let me find out, actually.
Yeah.
This is going to go with the Medusa shit.
Even if it does, I'm not going to remove it right now because what's the point?
Well, does it require somatic, I think, components? Whichever one it is.
It does, but somatic components can be done with one hand.
Or can they? This is a really complicated spell, after all.
They can.
Um,
Whole point.
Greater restoration spell, other magic. See, this is all other magic, which is very fucking vague, and it
That
is described as a curse. For fuck's sake. What the
I'm
fuck
not
is-
gonna remove it because that completely makes it redundant to have a stone.
I'm going to interpret it as a spell of the Greater Restoration's level or higher,
Sure.
because that makes sense to me. Yeah, so
Yeah, that makes more sense.
as the magic was flowing into Arvia's lifeless corpse, you notice that the room you're in, as well as, and presumably other parts of the castle, a lot of the magic was what was helping keep it together and keep it from being a ruin. Now that that magic's gone, you are in a much more treacherous building.
We should
In
go.
fact, it will start collapsing in on your heads just as soon as Travis comes back.
All right. Until then, we can rummage through whatever the. We can rummage through her nightstand.
Exactly.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
As he stands there unmovingly starts looting the room.
Sure, let me just double check what was there, actually.
Wait, you're actually going to allow this?
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
Okay.
Here we are. No, you guys already got all that gold. In that case, let me roll this dice. Wow. I actually rolled better than I thought I was going to do. You find 12 gold in her nightstand.
Hot damn.
Yeah,
All right.
not bad.
I'll just keep searching whatever other containers there are, also under her bed.
There's nothing under her bed, so you need to hide shit. Other than that, you don't really find anything else other than just like fine clothing and shit, like really fancy fine clothing.
This will probably sell for something. I'll take
Yeah.
it.
Like probably silk and shit.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, silk clothes.
Fuck, that kind of shit's written down in the player's handbook, isn't it? How much that shit's worth.
Not in the player's handbook. In the Dungeon Master's Guide, you can find trade goods, but it's in.
Yeah, it might be in the player's handbook.
I think it is. But I'll
Like
check the-
fine clothes.
Yeah. Fuck, I'll check the.
Oh,
Under adventuring gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine clothes. 15
Yep.
gold.
Yep, that's how much the shit you found is worth.
Hello.
Hello. Alright,
Hello?
and with that, the building starts crumbling around your ears. And you're just about to find 20 platinum pieces as well. God damn.
Shit.
Uh,
All right, we gotta move.
so,
Platinum?
Ezrael,
Yeah, I'd rather be alive.
No, I'll take the platinum.
oh, by the way, someone needs... No, there's isn't actually platinum there.
Aw.
Someone needs to take over Saga City for this game, so I'm going to allow
I
that.
can do that.
Alright, good enough for me. That's your name. Apparently. There you go.
I'm gonna have to AFK again for like 10 minutes just because I'm having groceries delivered and my mom didn't tell me that it was gonna be at this time, and
Okay.
she's not home. I'm the only one home, so.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it'll only be like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, there's 5 of you because there's the
Yeah, that fucking piece of shit weirdo.
Oh.
Okay.
yeah,
What
weird
are you
boat
doing?
guy. Weird boat guy.
Who
Can you
I-
make me a dexterity saving throw?
Jurgen.
He doesn't have a name anymore.
Saving throw.
Yes.
He lost his. He lost name
Yeah,
rights.
if you fail the saving throw, I'm shooting an arrow through his head.
No, so a large chunk of the ceiling comes down and almost crushes boat guy, but he's able to nimbly leap out of the way. And with that, I assume you guys start booking it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you guys, I'm not gonna manually do this. So, basically every time you get to a new room, I'm going to make another random person make a dexterity saving throw. Travis, I can do that for you if you go. Okay, you can do it. That's fine. And yeah, it doesn't even fucking come close, this boulder. Holy shit! The boulder was aiming for where you were, not where you are.
Oh, I would imagine with a crit, I would have sliced it in half or something. You know what I mean?
Or that, whichever you prefer. With the crit, I will give you that.
I think the crit is a lot cooler to slice it in half. I think that's just cooler overall.
Saga City needs to make a dexterity saving throw. As you guys start running through the hallway with all the previously locked doors, as this temple is just crumbling around you, chunks of wall are collapsing on you. That's very much a failed dexterity saving throw.
That's
Yep.
a pretty
Crushed.
failure, in fact. You double the dice.
No, that's not how that works.
It should be though. It should be.
This DM screen have falling damage.
really quickly.
Yeah, no, go for it. Well, I find falling damage.
One
Is that
d6
based off
for 10 feet.
Thank you. 66.
6d6.
No, the roof wouldn't be 60 feet up, would it?
No, it wouldn't.
Probably 15 feet up.
Actually, if it's
We'll say 2d6.
But the thing is that it's also stone.
Yeah.
The standard falling damage is based off of a human shaped.
2d6 plus a d12. I'm gonna do that randomly. So add 8 damage to that delta. As this large.
Okay.
So my Kelly runs through the hallway, and does this kind of awesome slashes the boulder in half somehow with these nat 20 to destroy it. And Saga
Hold
City
on,
sees that.
I'm gonna level him up real quick so he has some more health.
Okay. So yeah,
Grand.
well, so yeah, Saga City.
Sorry, Roman.
Saga City sees, my kind of cut this boulder in half. Goes, oh, that's so cool. So as one kind of goes fall on him, he kind of raises himself and goes to punch it, and then just gets crushed. That's exactly what happens. And I see it change something.
What's tragic is I rolled a 1 for Saga City's health.
Yeah.
I think you should give Saga City the average. I don't.
Yeah, that That seems more fair.
I'll allow it.
So
And
that would
last
be
boulder.
yeah. Let's see.
Boatman again. Make another dexterity saving throw.
Jurgen. Oh no.
That is a fail.
Is Jurgen still raging?
No, of course not.
Okay.
Oh
2d6
shit!
plus a d12 to roll.
Oh, oh.
And I rolled an 11.
Oh, 22. Woo.
Is he down?
No, he's not.
Ah,
He's
okay.
Saga City has become overpowered now that he's level 5. Because he has unlocked the Stunning Strike.
Oh, nice.
Oh no.
Alright.
Jurgen swears and rages.
So, as you guys run past the final kind of room when you first came across that very well written and entertaining riddle, Jorgen goes to leap over the tablet in the middle that has the riddle on it. Just as a section of roof collapses down, kind of pinning one of his legs to this table. Not literally pinning though, but just crushing his leg. Hurting him badly, but he's able to kind of roll and fall onto the ground and pick himself up. Just
One second.
hobble the rest of the way out of this building.
Would it have counted as a danger that I would have seen?
Probably, yeah, I'll give you a scene.
Which means I have danger sense, which means I get advantage. 14's probably still not enough.
I mean, it was a 13, because you automatically roll advantage for some reason.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
So we'll say no. Also, who cares? I wouldn't be surprised if you guys fucking kill this guy and dump his body in the sea. He's so lovable, though.
he's not.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. And with a massive cloud of dust billowing out of the entranceway to this ruin, you guys kind of burst through the door out into the little courtyard. However, the bridge that you guys were using before is no longer supported by magic anymore.
Oh,
And-
whoops.
And it does not look like it will take much weight at all.
Okay.
Hmm.
So Ivy gonna use magic.
He might.
Ooh, I want to see what spells Ivy has.
Avi won't be using magic.
Ooh.
He's not going to spell. Oh well.
Fuck, let me look at your spells, you prick. What's first? That's transmutation. You got shield.
Yeah, that won't help.
What's mage armor? Did I accidentally click on that?
No, mage
Oh.
armor won't work because you need to not have armor.
No, I'm just saying spells you can cast.
Oh, right.
Ooh, you can counter spell. Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh no.
yeah.
You got
Welcome
this.
to the end game.
You got this rock at the wrong time. Magic missile. Yeah. So there is a rotten ass looking rickety stone bridge.
What's the movement speed of Saga City?
Let's see. Alright, I was gonna see, he might get more movement this level. He doesn't, so it is 40.
Okay, so the same as Jurgen. Jurgen's probably just gonna sprint ahead.
Well, what do you do when you come across the bridge?
He's gonna sprint ahead.
Alright. You step on the bridge and you instantly fall down into the pit as the bridge just collapses underneath your massive weight, you fatty. I'm just going to delete that section as well. In fact, that would probably cause the entire bridge to collapse as like the front
Yeah.
of it goes and like the tiny support it had just goes with it. I'll leave the
Yeah,
last
that's kind of
little
how
bit.
physics work.
How far does he fall?
You know what, I was not expecting this to happen, so I don't know. Probably not too far. Probably only talking like that 15 feet, give or take. So we'll say 2d6.
Alright, 2d6.
As you thud into the solid earth underneath this bridge, like the fucking idiot you are. You have a splinter now, by the way.
Oh no, a splinter. He swears again.
Well, now what are you idiots gonna do?
Ezreal runs over to the edge and looks down for Jurgen. Are you alright?
I'll be fine.
Okay, are there any ladders or anything that we can use to bridge over the gap?
Probably not
See,
the bridge over.
It's
Close thing to
15
a
feet, just climb down.
Yeah.
the close thing to a ladder is like the stairways that kind of lead onto the ramparts.
Yeah, jump for even higher. That'll help.
Yeah, that's right. It will.
Well, just a moment. I think Saga City could probably just jump the gap by using Step of the Wind. I'm
Probably.
just looking up what jumping.
A
How
long
you
jump?
calculate jumping? A long
jump
yes.
is assuming you move
Like
10 feet beforehand. You jump a number of feet equal to your strength score.
Okay. Step of the Wind doubles his jumping distance. Okay, so he's got a 9 in strength.
Oh,
So
What are we
that
doing?
would only make it 18 feet.
no.
I can jump further than that.
Yeah. Well, Arvi is gonna climb down, and Jorgen's gonna climb the other side.
Alright. You can
Yeah, I
make-
guess that's just the way it's gonna be done.
Or, you can use rope and shit. That's fine. Athletic check.
Okay, so
What are we doing?
Oh yeah, athletics.
Um,
yeah.
So you guys ran out of the collapsing building into the courtyard.
Nice.
Jorg, the boat guy, ran across the rotten wooden bridge that's no longer supported by magic and collapsed
So-
the rotten wooden bridge.
That athletics check is at advantage.
Why is it an advantage?
Rage.
Okay, well, Arvid makes it down and Jorgen makes it up.
Right. I will. Ezreal will also jump down,
And then Jorgen will lower a rope.
and Saga City jumps down as well, and he just slow falls, so he doesn't have to do anything.
Well,
I guess I'll follow suit and jump down too.
now, when you say jump down, do you mean climb down or leap down?
All right, climb. You know, we don't want to break our ankles.
Make an athletics check then.
Okay.
How far of a drop is this?
About 15 feet.
Could it break anybody's ankles?
Yes. If you're not ready for it.
Yeah, but I mean,
Or if you're untrained.
I feel like at the very least my character would be ready for that to just jump down that.
Yeah, you could argue that acrobatics would work
Yeah.
as well.
I mean,
If you want to do it like that, I'll let you make an acrobatics roll to see if you mitigate the damage. Yeah, that's fine enough. You go on land, do a roll. It's not your most graceful roll. It's like a kind of roll hard, but it's gonna hurt a bit, but doesn't actually damage you in any way. And then Boatman has lowered a rope for you guys apparently, and you can just easily climb up.
Thanks.
Jurgen.
Yeah, see, he's a great guy.
He's
now
a
I'll
good guy.
shoot him in the head.
Yeah, just kill him.
Sure, you don't need a boat to
we
get you
still
back.
we
We
still
can
need
pilot the
to.
boat.
We
Can
had the
we?
discussion like 2 sessions ago. No, you can't.
We're not
Figure it
trained
out.
in it, but it doesn't mean we can't.
I'll just ask him. So, like, how do you like drive the boat, and then like he'll explain it to me. And then right as he's finished explaining it, I'll just throw him overboard.
Go fuck it, sure. If you want to kill him, roll to hit.
No, I'm just kidding.
Anyway,
But I don't like him.
he's lovable. So with that, you guys have made it out of the fortress of Aylan. I was taking to the map screen for no real reason.
Wow.
As you guys, start walking back towards where you left your boat, you see, first of all, those deer that were frozen beside the river are no longer there. They appear to have fucked right off. The half-decayed deer is now collapsed on the ground, and as you walk a bit further, getting much more closer to your boat, you also see that skeleton is now just on the ground.
That's interesting, though. Does that mean it does mean that the deer had not been trapped there for very long if they could run off?
Mhm.
So this would have happened recently.
Seems like it's been happening over like the course of many years, but after what?
Then the deer
triggered it?
wouldn't be alive.
Well, I'm saying,
No,
you know,
The thing is that there are living and dead deer and
yeah.
decayed
So
humans,
this
so it has been
Mm.
happening sporadically.
it's a
Yeah.
sporadic thing.
Maybe it's in a radius. Maybe it's like when they moved into the area.
But then
It
wouldn't
might not
affect us.
engulf the entire island.
has to be some radius or something. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's
Yeah.
gone now.
Very true. Very true. Well, let's make our way back
And
to the boat.
nothing else of
downtown.
nothing else of any
Like
real interest happens on the way back, and you get on the boat and you sail back to the charming, quaint little town of Bumfuck Noir.
Homebound.
Thank you.
Hmm.
We'll say you probably arrive in Bumfuck Noir early the next morning.
Right.
How much
Yeah.
time do we have left before we need to be like back?
That's what I'm trying to think. They gave you, I think, 10 days. Took you like 2 days.
weeks.
Was it
No,
2
they give
weeks?
us like 2.5 weeks.
The number's just getting larger.
Yeah, I noticed that.
We got 2 weeks, definitely.
Whatever, we'll say 2 weeks.
No. I specifically remember requesting like 2.5 weeks, but alright.
It's still plenty of time.
Yeah, we got so much time.
It took you 2 days to get from Loftport to Bumfuck Noir. You then spent a day tracking down the hill giant, I think, and killing that. Then I think a day to get back. Then another day going up to where the goblins are. Another day getting back. Then so I think it's been about a week.
Well, let's get a hold of the mayor so he can get us on a boat back to where we left the carriage.
Right, not to remember what voice he had.
Pretty sure he was silent. He just used sign language.
Sure, we'll go with that now. The he
No,
drank
they
a
definitely did.
he drank a really hot cup of tea, like the morning you guys arrived, and he can't speak, so he's sign languaging at you guys, and he has an interpreter. And he basically says, "Oh, you're back. You made it back from Aylan. What happened there?
Apparently, I know Braille. Why do I know Braille?
Why the fuck would you know Brian?"
Why do you know Braille?
I obviously had a reason to know Braille, but I can't remember it.
What?
Anyway, I answer the mayor with, "It went all right."
What happened
Yeah,
on the
there
island?
was.
Is it still cursed?
No,
Not
I
anymore.
believe it's. I think it's lifted. There was a creature there, a Medusa, I believe it's called.
He gasps and then winces in pain as the air rushes down his burnt throat.
We dealt with the creature, but the island is still, in ruins. But
Oh yes,
whatever.
he signs at you. Well, yes, it's been in ruins for generations. Well before we at least thought it was cursed.
Well, whatever magic had taken a hold of it seems gone. Although we are no experts on the matter.
Excellent. He starts signing towards you. I will. I'll still advise people to avoid the island until we know for certain, but I will also tentatively tell them that it should be safe. Thank you for your services, all in sign language.
You're welcome.
Time to head back.
Yes,
and as you
we
say-
would like to hire a boat.
Of course, he starts signing at you. I've already have one arranged for you. Prepaid as well, for your great services to Bumfuck Noir, which is really hard to say in sign language, I will say. It takes like a good
Takes him
minute.
Yeah, he like fucking,
Just sign that.
he like gang signs that shit out.
Sure.
Like his
Yeah, he
fucking
goes.
fingers are
He goes
broken.
like full. He goes full Naruto.
Yeah, that's basically what he has to do.
Or he
That's
just
it.
said out of town.
Yeah, that probably would have been a lot easier, but he said Bumfuck Noir and had to like sign out each individual letter.
It's a principle.
He just started before he like thought of just saying our town, but he'd already started, so he had to like roll with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. You have a boat. Actually a large river-based vessel that's relatively comfortable. You don't all have your own quarters on it, but you do have like your own group quarters. So you all like share a room with 4 beds.
Push the beds together.
You can if you like.
No.
Okay.
Whose beds are we pushing together? Me and Arvir's?
Whoever's you like.
Me and Arvir could just share a bed.
Sure. You.
Even
What?
if my character wanted to sign back, they couldn't.
You go to try, then you realize, oh.
Oh, what? Do they make a comment actually about my stone hand?
Sure. What the hell happened to your hand? He signs at you frantically.
I start to sign back and then I just sigh.
A single tear.
To which I reply, he died and then we revived him, and so he's got
Oh,
a
yeah, that's
fire
what-
hand.
He.
Probably shouldn't be
No.
sharing that.
We should be saying that.
You did though. He opens his eyes, goes, "Is that magic?" He signs at you.
No, science.
No.
Science! We chest compressions.
Yes,
signed
he
that to you.
was.
He was dead when you brought him into Bumfuck Noir. Again, taking him a while to sign out that word. You see, like, silently cursing
Oh,
himself.
Mostly dead.
Yes,
Have
he
you
wasn't.
never heard of CPR?
Oh,
He had been badly injured.
he then started like, oh, was he just on the verge of death? I see. Were
Yeah.
there some
Yes.
powerful medicinal herbs on the island of Aylan? Was there?
100%.
Yes, that is why we went there in the first place, actually.
Side effect: petrified his hand. Unfortunate.
He kind of like looks kind of like, oh, like realization. Oh, was the Medusa like a part of the Medusa necessary to bring him back? Is that why his hand is stone? Is that like a side treatment of the medicine? The Medusa-based medicine?
The Medusas, in a sense, the Medusas, it was the Medusa's magic that had engulfed the island, and it had seeped into the herbs. You should probably be careful using anything from the island for a time, until the magic has completely dissipated.
So I was like, oh, I see. Alright, we'll tell people not to consume any food or water from that island.
So
Good
is
idea.
anybody going to roll a deception check?
Actually, yeah, probably should, but this guy's naive as fuck, so go for it.
No, I'm not going to. He's an idiot.
Someone has to.
He already agreed with all of it.
I'll do it with my -1 charisma.
Oh God!
That's fine, though. 15 is enough, this
That
guy's
was-
naive as fuck.
Oh my God, Delta! That was the riskiest roll of all fucking time.
It was.
I'm pretty sure that the only person... Jorgen's got a +1 to charisma. Anybody got something better than that?
Jorgen's more charismatic than me.
I have a
course
4
he
in
is.
my deception, and I rolled bad. Nice.
Luckily, that one
Good
didn't
thing
count.
Delta rolled fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thing Delta rolled fine.
Oh, God. Well, Jorgen will bid his leave.
Imagine if you rolled a natural 1; it would have come up as a 0.
Yep.
We would have all just been thrown in jail.
Probably.
Does anybody stop Jorgen or say anything? At
I
this
assume
point?
they
No.
left him at the boat. I didn't assume he came to meet the mayor.
Yeah, Jorgen isn't here.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Uh,
Well, he takes the 2,100 gold with him.
Oh, yeah. Oh. And those magic arrows. The +1 arrows.
Yeah, those as well.
Yeah. That's one fucking idiot.
No.
Actually, I'm gonna check his character sheet and see if he nicked anything else.
Fine. It's fine, whatever.
Yeah, who needs like
He
1,000
wants
gold?
arrows.
No,
Yeah,
it's just the
Or magic arrows.
and the gold.
I don't need magic arrows because I never miss anyways.
These also do more damage.
They do
Eh,
do more
it does.
damage.
It's fine.
And anything that's resistant to non-magic damage will not have resistance to those arrows.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, if you want to shoot ghosts.
Yeah.
I love shooting ghosts.
Well, I'm sure it won't come up like this session or anything, don't worry.
No,
Yeah, it's fine.
Surely not.
Anyway. See, I assume you guys just head on the boat and you fuck off from the town of Bumfuck Noir, hoping they don't discover your deception
Actually-
for several months.
Actually, just before we leave, I wanna buy a full set of I want to buy a set of leather armor. Hold on, how much does that actually cost?
Oh,
Probably make
Uh,
sure
I can look up shit.
10 gold. Okay.
Really?
I mentioned that earlier because I literally discarded a set of leather armor to buy the studded leather that I have.
Oh yeah, but it's
It's 10 gold.
it's just now. Yeah, 10 gold.
Like
I'll
nothing
buy
to
a
go.
set of leather armor then.
Can I ask why?
You will find out.
As DM, can I demand why?
Actually, you
What's he
know what?
doing?
I won't buy that. Actually, no. You know what? I will.
Okay.
Wait, what? What's going on?
Azael is buying leather armor for some reason.
What?
Look, it's for something. Okay, you'll find out.
Oh, I know what you're doing. Skeleton soldier.
Now, come on, why do you have to spoil it?
It's obvious. Come on now. The armor obviously wasn't for you. It must have been for someone else. And you're going to
Maybe
like
as
a
a
skeleton.
child.
Oh god, I hope not.
See, the trouble is that you're gonna have to like wrap it in layers and layers and layers of fabric or something to make it look like it might be a human wrapped in bandages.
Yeah, it's almost like I used to wear layers and layers and layers of fabric.
Not that much fabric though.
Oh, come on.
No,
It doesn't need to. It
You
doesn't
have
need to be.
bones, and
does-
rather
it-
than have flesh on your bones, the skeleton does not.
Look, the skeleton bit it just needs to be covered, and then look, people might think it's a weird looking person, but as long as they can't see it's a skeleton, it'll be fine. I think.
You
I'll have
think.
it follow like way behind us.
This won't end badly, I'm sure.
No,
Oh,
I'm
of course
gonna have plausible deniability and say I don't know any of this is happening.
I'm
Yeah,
going-
You
I
guys
could
got-
also just walk around with a big sack of bone ready for whenever we need it.
I'm going to point out that this is all like out of character, I'm assuming. SIL hasn't said any of this to any of you. He just
Yeah,
bought
no.
some leather armor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah. You can, you buy that leather armor, that's more than easy enough to find in the trade center of Bumfuck Noir.
Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah. So I buy leather armor, 10 gold.
Yeah. Easy enough. And, yeah. And you guys start sailing north, back to that town where you left your carriage. I can't remember how much money you left that guy. Probably enough.
left him.
Yeah,
wanting
we
it.
left him. We left him enough to live like comfortably.
We left him with like a couple gold pieces, I think, right?
Yeah.
How
I
much
think we
was
live with like 5.
I think I
gold?
left him with like 5. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Oh.
Israel gave him 5 as well.
Yeah.
Wow,
Too
yeah.
much.
He did live. He didn't. Very specifically did not live comfortably, so he had more money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart guy. Anyway, so it actually probably takes you a full day because you're going upriver to get from Bumfuck Noir back to that town. It takes you a lot longer than on the way down. So you'd probably arrive like late evening, early night into that town, whatever it's called.
We burst into the room where our driver is like, "We're leaving."
Pack your things.
I don't.
Oh yeah.
Somebody else might.
He's balls
Pack
deep.
your shit, we're going.
Yeah.
Rise and shine!
The thing is,
Let's get it!
so you don't know where he is in this town,
No,
this
we
city.
Hmm.
That is quite late.
Start kicking in random hotel doors.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Oh god. Come out and
Oh, actually,
play.
Arvir, we found something in the tower that I think you might be interested in. And I give him the 3 random scrolls that
What
I
tower?
found.
What
I don't
tower?
remember scrolls.
The fort.
Oh, well. No, the goblins had the scrolls, not the.
Oh, what are the goblins?
It was the
Oh,
goblins.
Yeah. 'Cause
Whatever.
I was like, I don't remember there being scrolls.
Oh, was there?
I mean, I don't remember them.
Yeah,
and
no,
I
it's the
assume
goblins.
I
that.
don't remember any of this shit.
Anyway, yeah,
He's dead.
I have
Oh,
some
shit.
scrolls here.
I didn't actually write down what was in those scrolls.
So this is the point where I go, why do you think I'd be able to use these scrolls? Are they magic? I don't know magic.
We're all just staring at him blankly at this point.
Yeah.
Like come on now.
Look,
Like,
we
Jesus.
know I like leaning. We know you're not a human, and we know you do magic. Just take it.
You guys don't know he's not human, actually. That's not actually
Yes, we did actually establish that we
Yeah,
could see
No,
that
we
his
definitely
makeup.
found out he was a tiefling. We
Yeah.
definitely did.
Oh, okay, fine. Sure,
It
whatever.
would have been very obvious that I was wearing makeup, and then I'm certain that as soon as they realized I wasn't wearing makeup, they'd be like, "What the fuck?" And they'd check me and figure out that I'm not.
They
I'm
check you.
not a human. I'm a mutilated tiefling.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm indifferent just because he's a means to an end, so I probably won't kill him. But I definitely don't like him.
Yeah,
That's
and I will
rude.
But I
sleep
can't let it.
like all to
I
the wall
can't-
from
I-
now on.
I can't let it show that I don't like him because then he'll suspect, or he might suspect something.
Oh, whatever. Do how you like.
Yeah, well, I don't know that you're a drow, so I'll just
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
super
So I
paranoid.
can't. I have to not let it show that I have a slight disdain for you, because then you might be like, why does he hate tiefling? Oh, what race hates tieflings? Huh? Crazy.
Don't worry, your secret is safe with us. But just know that we know.
Good deception.
I'd say that that's accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not a. Why would I know? Fine.
But yeah, like I said, the whole time I'm just staring at him blankly.
I'll look over the scrolls, but I can't identify, so I can't just figure it out.
Well, you've got
Oh,
a
wait,
better
sir,
chance than me.
here.
And
Yeah, I need a divination stone to be able to identify.
alright, shit, that's okay. Do you though? It's probably just written on the scrolls. Actually, I'm nice, but I now need to do a lot of rolling.
That's the thing, is that as a wizard, I'd be able to read the Draconic. Actually, have I chosen Draconic as a language? I should have.
Oh,
I have not, like an idiot. Scrolls typically in Draconic.
You guys still hear me? I'm just messing with the settings of my microphone.
I'm rolling shit.
You're a bit. Yeah, sound is a bit low.
Feel free to make a Arcana check, then, Asher. You might not speak Draconic, but you might recognize some shit.
Well, I would be able to read it as a spell, but I wouldn't be able to speak Draconic.
Yeah,
I assume that's how it works anymore.
sure, we'll go with that.
How's that?
Yeah, you'll be able to identify them all as soon as I find out what this last one is.
There. I can hear your dice rolling, by the way.
Good.
How's my microphone now?
Alright. I think I counted correctly. No, wait. Now let's do that one. So the first scroll is a scroll of poison spray.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a cantrip.
Wow.
The second one is ensnaring strike. And the last one is speak with animals.
So you're a skunk now.
Sure. You're a skunk, Harry.
Yeah, you're a skunk, Harvey.
You're a faggot, Harry. I'm a
Just
what?
the one with the fur and the scrolls.
Yeah, Delta is a fairy, we know.
Hmm.
What?
What?
True.
I think that's the first time I've ever heard that done legitimately.
Anyway, so yeah, what are you guys doing in this town? Are you actually going to spend like all night trying to find this guy, and then like heading off in the middle of the night, or are you going to like get a room? Especially
we'll-
you and especially Arvir and Mykellian, get a fucking room.
Definitely getting a room,
Uh,
and I'm definitely gonna try and get a room where I can sleep with my back to the wall.
I'll try to. I'll spend a couple hours trying to find our guy, but then
Alright.
I'll find somewhere to stay.
Roll an investigation
That way-
check.
Arvir sleeps with his back to the wall, so that way we can look into each other's eyes.
Nope.
Yeah, no. You look around,
All right.
can't find him.
I have 3 50 GP gems. I'll find someone who will buy those off me.
Yeah, you can just do that. That's fine. You can do that literally anywhere, just about.
Yep.
Here we go. Alright, so what kind of inn do you guys stay at? There's squalid, poor, modest, comfortable, wealthy, or aristocratic?
The
I
wealthy
can't remember. Has the mayor here been informed of who we are?
No.
Damn.
We'll just stay at the wealthy one.
Alright, that is 2 gold pieces a night. Which, you know, to you wealthy bastards is next to nothing.
Yeah, I have 32 platinum, so I mean,
Yeah.
who cares?
You guys are not wanting for money.
No. That took
Well,
2
most
gold
of
out of
them
my
are done.
777 gold. What am I gonna do now? I only have 775.
How sad. Bam.
Yeah, I guess I'll stay there as well.
I have 107 gold.
Yeah, that's what you get for being dead, bitch.
Too bad you were dead.
So sad.
God, imagine dying. Yeah, just to some fucking goblins and doggos. Pathetic.
They died
Um,
being ridden by a goblin chieftain.
Yeah, that's fun. Well, someone has to lead the goblins.
who among you guys can use medium armor?
Not me.
Not me.
Neither of you? Alright.
I mean, I could, but I don't think I have a proficiency in light armor. So
Yeah, that means you can't, basically.
Yeah, if you don't have proficiency, then you can't.
well, then, yeah.
No, you can, but there's a penalty.
Yeah, it sucks.
You can, but it's dumb.
Yeah, it's really stupid. Don't do it.
You can, but you're an idiot. Alright, then I will try and also find someone who will buy this adamantine breastplate then.
Really? We're gonna use that yourself?
You bony boy.
No. It lowers my AC.
Wow, wow, Bony Boy.
I'm not sure Bony Boy would be able to use an adamantine armor either.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
He's
I don't
bony
know.
boy.
Oh yeah, it does need attunement. Yeah, you know what? I'll keep it.
Magical.
It's adamantine.
Yeah.
Adamantine doesn't
So-
need achievement.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't. Which is why I'll keep it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, you just broke up a little bit, that's all. It sounded like you said it does, but the
Right.
didn't. Yeah, that's all good. I knew what he meant. Ash's just fucking retarded.
Hmm.
Just for your information, you could probably sell it for somewhere between 100 and 500 gold.
Well, I'm not selling it. Anyways.
Not. See, it's technically classified as magical armor, but it's not really.
It's like a magical metal.
Yeah. It's just metal, really. I think that would still be legal in the country.
Logical.
Anyway. Yeah, so you guys all stay at night at this wealthy inn. Vera and Mike Kelly fall asleep, staring deep into each other's eyes. And
Purely because I'm waiting to get stabbed.
yeah, and Mike Kelly's waiting to stab you.
Yeah, it's not. We're not looking into each other's eyes of lust. It's like we're looking into each other's eyes of who blinks first. You know.
Yeah, and then you just both fall asleep.
Yeah.
So you wake up the next morning. And I won't make you roll. You just look around the city for a bit, and you find your. Before you find your cabbage driver, he heads back to the docks and has been waiting at the docks every day. Upon seeing you guys arrive, he goes, "Oh!" and he quickly rushes back to a much cheaper inn and retrieves his wagon. So,
Wagon.
are you ready to leave, my lords? We can leave as soon as you like.
My lord.
My lord.
My lord. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're ready. You too?
Would you like a morning coffee, my lords?
Yes.
I know a very nice little cafe here, my lords. They do great coffee, my lords.
What?
So, at some point in the morning, could I have picked up a high quality book
Yeah, sure.
and some high quality inks?
Yeah, just buy all that shit. I'm assuming that's in the player's handbook somewhere.
I hope so.
You make me look it up. You fat prick.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Yeah. Mr. I'll eat an entire pig's worth of pork in one night.
It was so good.
Yeah. Let's see. Book is 25 gold, apparently.
Is he?
Let's see. Ink is 10 gold per 1 ounce bottle. If you want a pen, that's 2 copper. We can ignore the copper, so they have a deal. Ink bottle and pen, 10 gold.
Too late. I've already taken it off.
Whatever. Fucking weirdo. They had the deal, but you decided to buy them separately.
Yeah, there's a pre-packaged one, and it's decent ink and decent pen. But
Oh,
then
shit.
I'm just I want the good stuff.
No, hang on, sorry. The book I found that was what was it, 25 gold? Where is it? Yeah. Apparently the spell book, which I'm assuming is what you'd actually want, is a high quality book, is actually 50 gold.
Oh,
So take
yep.
off another 25. Yeah.
Done.
There you go. Alright. There we go. That'll do. Oh, you need sand. You do need sand.
I do need sand. How much is sand?
It's not on here.
Oh,
Fucking take off a copper. It's sand. Just fucking go to the river and just dig up some river sand.
no. You want the good sand. You want the super fine quartz sand.
Quartz and okay.
I'm gonna take off gold,
Sure.
and it's in a nice pouch.
It is. It's like a silk pouch.
Yeah.
Anything else you might want? Want to buy a lock? An
maybe some
hourglass?
Got some manacles.
Yes, 2 gold.
2 gold manacles. Done. Wait,
Why-
do the manacles require a lock?
No, that's comes with it, as does the key. Don't worry. Want to buy a piece of chalk?
Is it magic chalk?
No, of course not. It's just chalk.
No, I'm good.
Chain to go with your manacle?
Actually, that's tempting. Can I get a collar and chain?
10 feet of chain is 5 gold. As for collar, we'll say the collar is 5 gold as well, why not?
Cool.
Yeah. What? Do we want to know what you're doing with these manacles, collar, and chain?
Well, we are champions of the kings, so We're gonna arrest some bitches.
Right, okay. What about a bucket? You want a bucket?
Actually, I want more manacles. How much are manacles
Okay.
again?
Manacles were 2 gold each.
2 gold each. We'll buy a total of 10. So I need to take off.
Fucking hell.
Okay. Cool.
What about a bell?
So
Do you want
now
a
what I
bell?
Now what I can do is I can put a collar on one person, manacle them, manacle 9 other people, and run the chain between their arms. So that they're all linked.
Sure. that does work. Alright. So, shopping over?
Mine is. Anyone else need to buy anything?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright.
I'm back with my BDSM kit.
Yeah. A massive sack full of BDSM shit. Wait, is there other paddles? in this?
It's all fussy.
Yeah, they're very fuzzy manacles.
Oh, fuzzy. I'm like, fuzzy? What is that? Is that a brand?
It might be.
Might be.
Oh, do you want to buy a component pouch?
I think I already have one, actually.
Actually, if you have an arcane focus, you don't need to.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Alright, all good then. Here's a question though, this is mainly for Asher. For spells that require consumable spell components or spell components with a gold value, do you want to buy them beforehand and have them actually, I have this item? Or do you just want to do the whole classic, I cast a spell, this component costs 50 gold, I'll just take off 50 gold?
I kind of want to do that.
Alright, we'll do that one. It
The
is
thing
easier.
I don't think I have any spells that require gold components yet.
Yeah.
That I can cast. So,
It's normally easier anyway, so we'll go with that regardless.
yeah.
Alright.
Actually, does Break Curse? I probably won't need to use Break Curse. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's not as if you're cursed or anything.
Yeah, no. I'm not cursed. What are you talking about?
Your stone hand gets a
And
lot of
then
odd
he
looks
dies
as you
again.
as you walk through the city. You want to buy some gloves?
I do.
Mm.
Now that you mention it.
Yeah, we'll just say it's silver.
Silver.
Yeah, why
Can I-
not?
Can I get nicer, like, sommelier gloves?
Sure. So as much money as you want on gloves.
I'm gonna spend 5 silver on sommelier gloves.
There you go. I have some nice gloves. And with that done, you guys finally get on your carriage and you make your way back to Loftport. Skipping over some shitty town thing in the middle. And you make it back. Yeah, I'll take you back to your player base. Why not? We can look at that. So, you guys kind of come back. The guards, like, as your carriage kind of pulls up, one of the guards walks up and goes, you're expected in the champions meeting room, as it's now been dubbed.
Oh,
How did you know we were going to arrive today?
We didn't. We were told that when we saw you to deliver that message.
Wait, so we're expected, but we're gonna arrive at this place and nobody's gonna be there?
Yes. Someone is...
Guess what? just
Well-
have to wait until someone shows up.
Yes, when we saw your carriage arriving, we sent word. Don't worry. You won't be waiting
So we're
too long.
Expected. We're
The guard just
required.
walks away. The guard just walks away.
Let's just go there. I
You
think
wanna die
that's
a second
best.
time, Arvier?
What was that?
Do you want to die a second time?
No.
Thank you for asking.
I didn't like dying the first time. It wasn't fun.
Well, then maybe you should stop being pedantic asshole.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are taken into like looks like the planning room. There's a few comfortable seats on like the edge of the room. There's a fireplace on one side of the wall. Some paintings of long lost old dead people. They're alive when they were painted, though, so take that into account. And then like a large meeting table, large meeting table in the center of the room with a large map of this place, the continent you live on.
We're not on the continent map anymore.
No, but I'm trying to remember the name. Awin? Awin.
Or something.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Yeah, a map of Awin's on the table. Like spread across that entire table. And you're left there for like a good, say, 20 minutes. And then finally, you hear some footsteps, and then the door opens, and that old guy who always gives you your missions and shit, he steps in and goes, I hear you were able to successfully deal with the trouble plaguing Banfach Noir. Well done.
Yeah.
I would
Thank you.
Easy peasy.
I would like a report.
I was a hill giant, and we killed it.
What he is trying to say is that the town had been plagued by a hill giant that was preying on travelers along the road towards the west, south of the mountains.
He nods.
We booked a ride on one of these traders' caravans until we found a set of tracks that led into the forests. We followed said tracks until we came upon a hill giant that we could then, after defeating it, deem had been the culprit in the disappearances of the caravans.
How did you know that hill giant was the one that was causing all the problems?
We found the remains of caravans that it had smashed.
And you were certain it was a hill giant that attacked those caravans.
Well, none of us are experts in giants, but as far as we knew, that is what the creature was. And we stayed there for a couple of days more, and there hadn't been any further attacks since we defeated the creature since then. So we assume that it was the culprit.
You assume. The reports we received prior to sending the four of you off was that these attacks were inconsistent at the best, sporadic, random. It could very well be that you waited 4 days and it just so happened that no attacks occurred then. Not necessarily that it was this giant who caused them.
Well,
Well, I'm rather confident that it's it because the caravans that we rolled upon were smashed with giant rocks that only something significantly large, like a hill giant, could have thrown. On top of that, it had a cauldron filled with horse and human meat that it was eating, so I'm assuming it was just killing the humans to eat them.
I see. That is
the evidence
much-
suggests.
Yes, that was pertinent information there. I expect a more thorough and detailed report next time. However, I have just one more question. Are you sure there was just one giant causing these attacks?
I'm confident it was only one because there were none other around, and it would have definitely, any others would have definitely heard us killing the hill giant because it was yelling quite loudly, and I would have assumed in the time that it took us to kill the hill giant, others would have shown up to try and kill us
We
in return.
We conducted a search of the area after having slain the giant, and we found no evidence suggesting that there had been additional giants.
I don't remember the search.
Unfortunately, this assumption hinges on the other potential giant being nearby or having any contact with this first giant, which might not necessarily be the case.
Well,
Well,
You want
the
something-
chances of two separate hill giants deciding completely independently of each other to leave their former home to start attacking caravans is so exceptionally small that taking it into account does not make logical sense.
He raises an eyebrow and says, "Just before you said none of you were experts on giants. You seem to know quite a fair bit about their culture."
We learned a
I never
bit.
said that.
We learned a little bit talking to the locals and from investigating the area. And we could conclude that the giant had indeed left its natural habitat further up in the mountains. It had disrupted the local wildlife, such as the dire wolves and such.
I see. Again, I expect a more thorough and detailed report next time. You seem to have left out a lot of key information until questioned. I'm not 100% convinced that you did all you could to ensure that there was indeed only one culprit, but we will monitor reports and I suppose time will tell, now won't it?
Roman
Could I
just
have been
messaged.
just like lightly tapping my stone hand on the
Um,
table this whole time?
Yeah,
Roman just messaged me. He said I got a new phone and didn't have alarms set for today.
he messaged me the exact same thing. I suspect he Control C, Control V'd at least one of us. Do- But yeah, with Arvia tapping his stone hand on the table, the guy does not say a thing and doesn't seem to care.
I'm not trying to draw attention to it. I'm just sort of
Yeah,
gauging.
that's why like he doesn't say anything about that.
Cool.
The So he turns to the four of you and goes, "Well, you have the next couple of days to spend as you deem fit. There should be another job for you soon. There are some reports that we are investigating. An individual that we are questioning. We will most likely have a new mission for you within a day or two. But for now, spend your time as you see fit."
Okay.
Oh, right.
Thank you, my prince.
Wasn't the prince?
It's the
Oh.
king, wasn't it?
No, it's the old guy who always gives you your missions. I said.
Oh,
I wasn't
yeah. Thanks, old guy.
He just like turns around, looks out a window or some shit, and ignores you.
What
Well,
if I just like walked up behind him and stared out the same window, but like from over his shoulder?
You
Like,
can
but
if you
my head
like.
is, my head is like right next. What do you think his reaction would be?
Only one way to find out, Travis.
I really want to do it, but I feel like I'd get thrown in jail. But I think it would just be so funny. Like he wouldn't expect it. You just slowly walk up. Just
Don't worry, I can
I
picture it.
just slowly lean forward, looking out the same window.
so we're free to leave, right?
Yeah. You
Right.
assume him turning his back on you guys was a dismissal.
Yeah,
Alright,
I'm just gonna,
well,
I'm
I'll
just
leave.
gonna leave.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just go to the thieves guild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a cool idea. So, if memory serves, Travis, you were able to buy common or uncommon magic items.
Yeah.
I might roll to see, like, every week or whatever, This would be like a new rare magic item that you can buy.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and do that?
Because I don't like you. That's the main reason.
No, do it. Do it right now.
So, do I have a list of magic items in like a PDF or some shit?
Roll, monkey, roll.
Magic items by variety. Perfect. I have. Bitch. Fucking.
So
dope
now that I've
acrobat.
been figured out to not be human, I'm going to play it safe and not search or watch the drow.
Okay.
However, instead, what I'll do with my downtime is try and find that resistance agent that everyone else helped.
Okay. That's interesting. Oh my god, there's so many fucking rare items. So roll the 100. Sure, roll an investigation check. Where's my other
Yeah.
D10? Where is my other D10? There it is.
Wow,
Uh,
that's a 2.
Yeah, no. Just no. No. Let's see, rare items. Horn of Valhalla. I might have to re-roll. Find out what that does.
Why don't you look it up?
I'm looking it up. But if it's the one I think it is, I'm gonna re-roll.
Why don't you tell the class what it is, and we'll decide if it should be rerolled.
Horn of Valhalla. You can use an action to blow this horn. In response, warrior spirits from the plane of Yizgard appear within 60 feet of you. These spirits use the berserker statistics from the monster manual. Yeah, no, re-rolling that.
Ah, come on.
We
That
just
doesn't sound that
suddenly
strong.
manifest undead hordes.
Yeah,
That doesn't sound that strong.
it does.
We've got a
There's a
bone boy and a
Barbie-
horn that
Oh.
summons armies.
There is a Barbie themed Ouija board.
Nice. Cloak of Displacement. You can back to me on sale. Punch
does
the
that
marker
do?
on. I will find out for you.
It's good.
Probably is Cloak of Displacement. While you wear this cloak, it projects an illusion that makes you appear to be standing in a place near your actual location, causing any creature to have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. If you take damage, the property ceases to function until the start of your next turn. This property is suppressed while you are incapacitated, restrained, or otherwise unable to move. That is good.
Does anybody want that?
Well, you should probably
I
find out how much that costs.
mean, yeah. Need to
Alright.
figure that out.
It will cost. Do you remember how much I was charging for the lower level magic items before?
I mean, no.
I think it was
Base
combos-
cost for rare is 5 to 25,000, I think, or 5 to 50,000.
No. What are you going to say, Travis?
The common was 100 gold. The uncommon was 200 gold.
No.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
It might have been uncommon 500 gold. Whatever, we'll go with that.
Uncommon.
Common's 100 gold, uncommon's 500 gold, rare is 5,000 gold.
Do you have any platinum, Delta?
No. No. I mean, I have 1,000 silver.
We could try and fake it as platinum.
I think they'll see through that, being,
Yeah.
experts and
Um,
all. Also, they have the wrong shape.
Yeah, it's a joke. Does anybody want that item that can afford it?
I don't think any of us can afford it.
I have 32 platinum, so I could definitely afford it. But I don't know
That's
if I want it.
32 platinum is 320 gold.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
it'd be a lot more than that.
No. No.
no.
That's not a good scale.
Everything is
Base
10
10.
of the lower one.
Apart from Electrium or some shit like that, which we ignore.
Yes.
Playing Ash's custom game, he does a base 100 of everything,
I do.
which is confusing and breaks the economy a little bit.
No, the
Good
economy is
thing I don't
fine.
want that item.
Okay, well, that was what was available. Come back next week!
Nope.
Okay. You also
Well,
receive a letter from home, Travis, just so you know. Just general,
What does it say?
just general shit like, oh, Timmy got stuck down a well again, lol.
Stupid Timmy. I'm gonna kill that little shit.
I wanna try and I wanna buy a chest, specifically one that is exactly large enough for you to fit a disassembled skeleton into.
Well, that actually is not that large, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
5 gold, apparently, is the chest.
5 gold. I'll take it.
Yeah, you now have a chest. Fucking weirdo. Yeah, so does anyone else
So-
do anything specific?
Anybody want to come grave digging?
No, I'm gonna go to the Thieves Guild and do any sort of contracts they might have there.
Nothing at the moment.
And I'll just chill at the Thieves Guild.
Sure. You drink their cheap alcohol.
I don't think it would be cheap, but okay.
I mean, compared to what they have at like the Palace or whatever, yeah, it'd be cheap.
Oh well.
No, because remember, like the Thieves Guild hires like a wide variety of people. You got your expert thieves like yourself, but then you have like street urchins, pickpockets, beggars, that kind of crap.
No one
Anyway.
wants to come grave digging?
Nope.
No? Well, guess I'm on my own.
Yeah. Who doesn't want to dig up dead bodies?
Are there any like super old graveyards?
There's like one graveyard in the city. Well, I said the city, like the edge of the city.
All right, I'll wait for night. Then I'll try and find like one of the oldest and moldiest and most rundown graves.
All right, make me an
Like
investigation followed by a stealth check. The stealth check's gonna be a disadvantage because you can't exactly dig up a grave quietly.
I have a shovel.
Yeah, shovels aren't fucking quiet. I have a shovel of stealth.
Stealth at disadvantage.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking for basically a forgotten grave.
Oh, I need to find the stats for a guard and their fucking passive insight. So if you get away with this, you probably won't. I think their passive insight will be 10. No, it's 12. Someone hears you. Oi! Who's that? What's going on over there? As this lantern starts bobbing its way rapidly towards you.
I'm just a grave digger digging graves.
That's illegal! He draws a sword.
What do you mean it's illegal? Graves need to be dug so people can be buried.
Yeah. By, like, the groundskeeper and shit like that, not by fucking random people.
No, I am the groundskeeper.
No, you're not.
I mean, no, I'm not. I'm under the employ of the groundskeeper.
No, you're not.
All right, how much for you to let this go?
He pulls out manacles.
5 gold?
Put your hands behind your back. Do not resist.
Okay, I'm just gonna guess I'm fighting him.
Hey! Roll initiative then, if that's how we're apparently doing this.
Can I roll initiative? And actually, I'm just going to roll initiative.
You're not there.
Yeah, I know. You'll see what happens.
I'll go pull out the turn checker. Alright. Arvia apparently goes first.
I pick up my cup of coffee and take a drink, sitting around. That's my turn.
Damn it.
It's
This is a
just
really
like
peaceful evening.
it
Also,
just
I'm
jump
also
cuts
waiting.
between.
It's literally just me and Arvir sitting like by the fire, drinking coffee.
So, you like stuff?
So how's it going, Arvir? What's going on?
That's alright.
Hey,
I
David.
managed to find some really good coffee.
Yeah, I love coffee so much, you know? Consume the entire cup in one go.
Jump cut.
Fucking
Jump cut.
vibrating slightly. Yeah, jump cut. Alright, the guard rolled on the high initiative. He pulls out the bell that's on his belt and starts dinging it loudly while screaming, something. Help! Let's go with help. Help! Help! Grave robber! Intruder! Help! And then he'll stab you with a spear, apparently, which he has.
Okay.
Why does the... He have the spear twice on his... Oh, one-handed, two-handed. He's doing it one-handed. Does a 12 hit?
No.
No. That's
Really
his
didn't
turn.
want to have to do this. Okay, so I'm gonna use bonus action for fighting spirit, so I have advantage on all weapon attacks this round. Then I'm gonna make 2 attacks with my sword. Oh, I didn't roll that with advantage. Doesn't matter. It's a crit.
Oh, fuck.
He's dead.
Oh, I was about to go I was about to action surge and attack him 4 times.
Why? It's a fucking
He
single
needed to-
guard.
Oh, it won't be for long.
Well, just
Yeah,
to be sure.
like roll the damage.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Even without the plus 10 at the end there, he was dead. You almost double kill him. But yeah, so you use he goes to stab you while yelling grave robber, help, help, while digging the spell loudly. You stab him in the throat, silencing him as he collapses to the floor, but you hear the sound of 5 more guards running to your location.
Fuck.
Jump cut, back to Arvia.
I just gesture with my cup. Well, there's plenty of beans, but you have to grind your own for your next coffee and drink a bit more. Take a bite of a biscuit that I have.
Yeah. I continue to just swallow coffee by the cupful.
You start just eating coffee beans.
Yeah, I just start chewing the coffee beans.
Oh,
You know,
that's...
they taste pretty good.
They have it's coffee bean cookies instead of chocolate chips.
Chocolate covered coffee beans are actually pretty good though.
So good.
Sure, you probably get those delivered to your rooms.
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's have
I
some
go to the
chocolate
door
covered-
and I'm like, "Excuse me, yeah, hello."
Yeah, like
Is
you
there
just
any-
like kind of like wave down a passing by servant. In fact, why?
Hello.
As you do this, you think to yourself, why the fuck don't we have our own servant? And you vow to bring this up with the prince or someone at some point.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
Excuse me, could you send word to see if anyone has any chocolate covered coffee beans for us? That would be
she
brilliant.
she bows to you and goes, "Of course, I'll run to the kitchens immediately and have some sent up to you, sirs." And then
Thank you very
Thank you.
she hurries on her way.
Can I give her a gold piece?
Anna, did you get up with Arvia? And we're standing at the door
Yeah.
with. Then sure, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
she
give
like,
her a gold piece.
oh, thank you very much, sir. And then yeah, she'll run off even faster than she was originally intending to make sure your will is done.
Lovely.
You always tip your workers. So
Yeah.
Go back to the table, sit back down. I guess that'll be the end of the turn.
Sure.
Remember,
Cut
people,
back to
tip your waiters, because if your waiters are happy, then you're gonna be happy. Tip your waiters.
so cut back to the guards. They spend their entire turn running towards where Delta is. They'll say they're like 30 feet away or some shit. They're all now ringing their bells very loudly. While shouting, "Stop that! Surrender! Lay down your arms!" and things to that nature.
I'm going to hell. in
I
a
bolt.
handbasket.
There we go. I'm not going to bother role playing that out, as I imagine you'll be able to run faster than them. Like
I mean,
action surges and shit.
I have an action surge.
Yeah. Roll me a Constitution saving throw. See how well you.
Constitution save.
I'll roll one for the guards.
Oh, come on.
They rolled a 9. You're right. You do like it is slow going, but you do slowly outpace them. But you don't get that far ahead. You're going to need somewhere to hide.
Right. So where am I right now?
You probably run like back towards the city, so you'd be in like probably like the border between the middle class and the lower class.
And the border between the middle class and the lower class.
Yeah.
I will go.
Well, it's
to the
filthy
middle
half
class.
elves. Okay. So where there's more humans than half elves. Alright, so you start running towards like that direction, but
yeah.
Again, you're gonna need someone to hide though. Like,
yeah. I am gonna. I'm gonna find.
Like there's like barrels and crates in like side alleys and shit like that you could probably duck behind or whatever. There's like inns you might be able to like quickly duck inside of, or like try to lose them in a maze of alleyways.
Yeah, I'll find a cheap inn.
Okay.
And I'll just I'll run in to whoever is manning the desk and just put down a gold piece on the table. I need a room, and I need it to be quiet. I need you to be quiet.
What's going on here? What's this about?
I just need you to be discreet. Can I count on that?
Are you a criminal?
Why does no one take bribes in this city?
Because it's almost as if there's a terrifying, murderous dictator, and this city has really harsh punishments.
Yeah, that usually means people are more corrupt.
It's more that they're terrified of any kind of repercussions. There are certain, like, the really poor would be more susceptible to bribes. The super wealthy would, for like higher bribes, they're less terrified of the consequences, but you'd need to bribe them more because they're wealthy. You ran into the middle
This is a
class.
cheap inn.
You ran into the middle class area. It's not that cheap. It's not like fucking. It's not a half elf inn. God, disgusting half elves.
Okay, I just pour out 10 gold. Can you shut up?
Who are you? Gods! Gods!
Come on!
You can't bribe your way through everything.
10 gold!
10 gold.
That's more than
insane.
he'll make in a year!
Probably,
That's a
but
disturbing amount though.
exactly.
Like,
He said,
somebody puts out like $3,000 and says, "Just shut up."
"Oh
You're
fuck."
gonna question it.
That reminds me of a story that happened to me recently.
Oh,
Yeah. After this whole guard thing, I'll tell the story because it's a good one. So yeah, what do you do? This guy is not accepting your bribe.
On to the next fucking place, then.
slash cut.
Sure. You hear the sounds of the guards like outside the inn doorway. By the way, cutting back to Arvia and Mycelium.
Do we have our chocolate covered coffee beans now?
Yes. The
Yeah.
the lady, the serving girl you gave the gold to, she comes running back with like a container of some kind, like a large bowl full of these chocolate covered coffee beans.
I'll give her another gold piece.
Thank you, sirs. Do you sirs want a permanent room servant? I can probably organise that for you.
That sounds perfect.
I'll have that organised for you by the morning, sirs. She is going to volunteer herself for that job. She smells good money.
And she's right.
Yeah, she is. She made 2 gold in like 10 minutes work, if that. That's a lot.
It is.
So you guys just like sit by the fireplace, just munching on your chocolate coated coffee beans now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll read a book.
Very good. Alright. Cutting back to Ezael. So the guard's like at the doorway of your inn, basically. He went in here. I hear someone shouting inside.
I run up the stairs.
Okay. Anything else? You gonna like try and
Is
hide in
there-
one of the rooms, or
Is there a window?
yeah, like at the end of the
to the
hallway?
outs-
Yeah.
How far up are we? Are we above the roofs?
Let's roll.
Sorry, this isn't his first time jumping out a window.
No.
We've practiced this in the training grounds.
Unfortunately for you,
Okay.
the neighboring building is is like a 2-story building.
Of course.
They did roll.
I'm gonna try and go into the first room that isn't locked.
All right. Sure, we'll just say one of them is unlocked because there's people inside. And keep you sent to lock
Yep.
the rooms of unoccupied people. It's like, ooh, let's make this controversial. It is a woman and a half-elf man in bed together. My God, the controversy. I know, right?
Ooh. Okay,
Ooh.
I barge in, shut the door.
They're screaming and yelling at you. Get out of the room! Ah! Get the fuck out!
Shut up for a moment. I want to
They
intimidate them.
yeah, roll intimidation.
Can I intimidate using strength?
No. You
No.
can do it with advantage though,
Okay.
because you have caught them in a compromised position.
Oh, fuck off, man.
They're commoners. That's enough.
Okay.
They go quiet. Gentle
Look.
sobbing
I
by the half
I
elf man.
just I just need to hide out for a moment. I know whatever you're doing isn't exactly smiled upon, so I'll keep quiet if you keep quiet, okay?
Cutting back to Arvia and Mycelian.
I like
Doing
to
the same.
imagine that I'm still on the same cup of coffee, but Mike Elliott has already eaten all of the beans and drank half the bag of beans.
Probably,
Yes, that's about right. Yeah.
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 He's gone to the toilet like 3 or 4 times, but he moves that quickly now. You haven't
I
noticed.
don't even notice.
Yeah.
And I'm this whole time I'm still reading a book. Like I'm power reading this book.
Yeah. Oh god. It's constantly flip page, flip page, flip page.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh god. There's smoke pouring from like your eye sockets. There's like just a friction between your eye and your eye socket.
Yeah, it's from how fast my eyes are moving.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, you haven't blinked in like minutes. Anyway, going back to the guard's turn, you hear the sound of like the bartender, innkeeper, like muffled word, and then you hear the sound of bootsteps, running up the stairs. You hear them like just outside the door, and it sounds like they're kind of, trying to open doors. If they're locked, they'll move on. Locked, they'll move on.
Is there a key in the door?
Then there's not a key, no.
Okay. What is there in terms of closets? Anywhere I can hide in this room?
There's probably a closet, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna flick them a coin from the ones that I still have in my hand because the fucking innkeeper wouldn't take them.
Yeah, yep. It like landed
Like-
on the floor in front of their bed. Keep going.
I shush them one more time and jump in the closet.
Okay, Arvia.
All the
More
coffee is
coffee.
gone.
I'm staring worriedly at McKellen.
At this point, I don't even know Arvir exists anymore.
Sure.
You are one with the coffee.
This book is too good. The coffee is too good.
Excellent. I can't having a fucking whale of a time. See, when Mike Taylor was like the master thief of Lothport, he didn't steal gold. He just stole coffee beans.
That's true, I think. No, I stole gold to buy coffee beans.
Both. You stole the coffee beans and gold to buy more coffee beans.
True.
Yeah. Anyway, coming back to the guard's turn, they burst into the room and go, "Have you seen an intruder?" The 2 people in the bed point to the closet you fucking idiot, you dumbass.
No one can be trusted.
You gotta think about it. They're in a compromised situation, like half-elf human. If they rat you out, they distract the guards. Maybe the half-elf can hide. He seemed like just kind of like, well, you don't see him, but he like ruffles up his head, trying to hide his ears and all that. And yeah, they just walk up to the closet and pull it open. We'll say that'd be their
Why
entire
is
turn.
everyone in this fucking city a lawful good?
Because. Why do you think you can bribe literally everyone?
Because sense. We're in a
sorry, if
dystopian
someone-
medieval fantasy world.
If someone burst into your room and threw money at you, told you to be quiet, then like walked into your closet, and then like the police showed up, what will you do? They take the gold, by the way.
If I was in a fucking medieval fuck this, whatever. Hey, so they're looking at me.
Mm-hmm. There's probably more than 5 guards now. Let's roll another d20. Where did I put that? Where did I put that? Why do I keep losing my die? No, it's right there on my phone. An additional 4 guards have joined them.
Okay. I'm gonna whack the guard that opens the closet in the face with the scabbard of my blade.
Okay.
Just like right across the nose.
All right. Roll to hit.
Would that just be strength?
Because it's like the scabbard of your sword, I'd say just like make your long sword attack, but it just won't do the damage.
Okay.
Because it, logically you'd be just as proficient with it. It's like you're hitting someone with a sword. Yeah, that hits. And
Okay.
yeah, you do like 1d4 damage or some shit. Plus strength. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it would just be like 1 damage plus strength. So
Yeah,
6
sure.
damage.
No, because that's like an unarmed strike. We'll make it a d4 plus strength.
Sure.
Yeah.
Then it's 8 damage. No,
Ooh,
wait, 7 damage.
7. Okay, yeah.
I can do math.
So you break his nose. He stumbles. Oh, his blood is pouring out of his nose.
Okay. I jump out of the closet. Is there a window here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna fucking dart for it and jump through it.
There is a second-story building on the other side, but you can like drop to the alley if you like.
Yep, just into the alley.
All right, make me an acrobatics check to see if you're going to take full damage. So I get my
Okay.
d6 ready. Yeah, fine.
Wow, good roll for once.
So like you jump out the window, like fucking Ninja Turtle style, kind of land like on the wall of the opposite building, and then use that to kind of jump down. And yeah, you're a ninja. You're now in the
Okay.
alleyway. Yeah, so
Kind of
yeah, we'll cut back
start running.
to Arvia now. Arvia.
I am very worried, and I'm gonna just secretly cast, if I can, what is it? Remove curse.
What
I'm gonna cast remove curse on McKellen.
what components does that have?
Good question. Has verbal and somatic.
Okay, my cannon would hear you.
I'm still gonna try it anyway.
Okay.
What did I hear?
Arvia cast remove curse on you. Is that an abjuration spell?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what does it do?
What curse
It
is he
removes
removing?
curse.
It
If
just
he
removes
has
the
a
curse?
curse, it's removed. But
Do-
you know,
Michael, do you have a curse?
No.
Nothing happens.
now I'm looking very worried.
Okay.
But I'm trying to hide it.
What, you think my coffee addiction's a worry? Come on.
And the fact that you're breaking the laws of physics is
Yeah.
Wait, what laws of physics am I breaking?
one way you're moving your eyes so fast that they're literally creating friction heat.
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah. It happens.
And just the way you vibrate. Anyway.
I'm
So the
generating
guards-
more heat vibrating than the fireplace now.
Oh shit, the guards would have had an opportunity attacks. I'll just let one of them do it. I can't be bothered rolling for all of them. No. Anyway, the guards are like running downstairs to try and catch you again. What do you do, Azael?
I will dash into the nearest alleyway.
Okay. Are you going to try and hide in there, or what are you doing? Or are you just running away?
I'm gonna run for at least like 5 minutes.
Okay. So, roll me another Constitution saving throw. To see how, like, your stamina. Ooh, that's going to be hard to beat. They rolled a 2. You lose them.
Fuck.
Maybe grave robbing isn't a good idea. You think to yourself, I really should have just taken that skeleton that was on Aylan Island. Oh well.
Yeah.
You win some, you lose some.
That's true.
Well, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna sneak my way. Actually, first I will. I'll find like anyone who is selling like
That's that skeleton.
carpets or covers,
Oh, okay.
carpets or covers or capes or anything. I need a cape.
It's night time. Those doors are closed.
Has anyone left like a large piece of cloth outside?
No. Why would they do that?
I don't know. Could be like it doesn't need to be of good quality. Just something that can cover me.
No. You are pretty confident. The only guy that really saw you, you killed because you then like ran away, like before the 5 guards could like properly see you. And then the only other time they saw you was in like a dark room when you instantly broke one of their noses. Maybe one of the guards saw you. You're not, and you know, got a good enough look at you. You're not sure.
Oh well, should probably stay in the general area of the authority of the crown then. At least then it'll be the word of a champion of the king versus that of a common city guard.
You say out loud for my benefit.
Yes.
Yeah. So what are you doing though?
I guess I'll just try and sneak my way back to my quarters.
You don't really need to sneak your way back in. You just like go back
Yeah,
in.
but sure, but I need to. I'll try and avoid the guard that are presumably on high alert.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Alright, so the palace guards and like the city guards, like 2 separate groups of guards.
Yeah, but I still need to get past the city guard.
Okay, yeah. Alright. I think we might sneak into the palaces and then sneak past the palace guards. That's fine.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just say you can do that. Actually, no, roll me a stealth
Good.
check. You haven't rolled a stealth check in a while. Roll a stealth check.
Sure.
We'll have to roll for that active perception. Not bad. You're spotted, unfortunately.
Oh my!
They rolled a 19. Actually, wait, give yourself advantage because it is nighttime. Or do you want them to have disadvantage? Whichever makes more sense.
It'll. I mean,
Them having
since
disadvantage would make more sense.
Yeah, I think it kind of
Yeah.
does.
I mean, what would actually make the most sense is that I have advantage and they have disadvantage as well, because
Nah, that's
I
too
am
much.
I am hidden in the shadows, and they don't have dark vision because they're human.
Little do you know. No, they just had disadvantage because they're just because it's nighttime. They gave no. Just because it's nighttime, they got disadvantage. You're able to make it back to the palace without being spotted.
Okay.
And you walk into the room. Mycelian is partially vibrated through his seat. There's like a stack of books next to him that he's read. And his eyeballs are smoking. Arvia looks terrified.
The moment he walks into the door, I throw a dagger at him.
Just the standard Mycelian greeting.
Yeah, I instinctively move my head out of the way.
Yeah, it's used to it now.
Hello.
Oh god, you might kill your first serving girl.
Oh God.
Good money, but
Yeah.
he doesn't know at what cost.
Yeah. Oh.
her head.
So, yeah, anything else you
But
guys are doing for the rest of the night?
I'll lock the door behind me.
Okay.
How's your night been?
Going great.
McKellen's having a good time.
For as like how amped up I am on like coffee, as like how amped up and like vibrating and shit, I just calmly be like, yeah, it's going pretty good.
There's a bit of reverb on your voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says like in three of the different corners of the room at once.
Yeah.
Alright, lots of
Okay.
coffee.
Oh, are those chocolate covered coffee beans? Oh, I like
Yeah,
those.
have some.
There's none left. Like this is the scraps. Like a
There's-
Yeah,
bit
I
of
go
like,
to I go to I go to like hand him the bag. I go to like hand him the bag and then I realize it's empty and I'm like, oh, we can
Oh.
get some more.
Yeah, sure. If anyone comes looking for me, from the city guard, just tell them I'm not here, right?
Okay.
wouldn't a better thing to say like you've been in this room the entire night?
Yes, actually. Back up my alibi.
Okay. I'm just so cracked out on coffee. I don't care what he says. I agree to it. So go away, and I'll keep reading my book.
Anyway,
I do offer him a cup of coffee, though.
Right.
Would you like some coffee?
Yeah, some. Do you have tea, maybe?
No, coffee.
Right. Yeah.
Sure.
Coffee's fine. Coffee's fine.
Coffee.
As fast as humanly possible, a cup of coffee is in his hand.
Yeah.
Just in the blink of an
Wait.
eye. Just right there.
Where did this come from? Why?
I heard it.
Thing is, it's hot, not because he put boiling water in it. The kettle didn't have time to boil. He just stirred it that quickly. It heated
Correct.
the water.
Ah.
Did you see? I just did it before I handed it to you.
Were you not paying attention?
Thank you.
Jeez.
I'll have a seat by the fireplace.
Sure. You enjoy your cup of coffee at 1 a.m. Perfect time
Yeah.
for coffee.
Continuing to read my books.
Oh, jeez. You're going to need to get more books at this rate.
This is good coffee.
There's an entire library at the place.
Yeah, but like I mean, like more books in your room. You like read all the books in your room. You have to get some more. Unless you've been like running out the door to the library and back before anybody notices.
Correct.
Okay. Sure. I've just been watching you throughout the night as your stack of books just seems to increase. Just books appearing out of nowhere.
All right. Well, I'll go to bed a couple hours later.
Sure. So
Yeah, eventually I vibrate myself to sleep.
you vibrate so much you knock yourself out.
Yeah.
No, it's like
It's like rocking a baby to sleep. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's like a rocking chair,
A lot more violent.
Yeah. Shaken baby syndrome. You know, shaken baby syndrome. I just gave myself a concussion.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
I've got a fucking CTE. One of those
Anyway.
brain damaging injuries that only discovered after you die.
Yeah.
So, in the morning, I'm assuming Ezile would make sure to hear after this. It appears city guards are looking for an individual that's roughly your height, but that is the only description they have.
Hmm.
I rolled. You were lucky. And yeah. However, that morning, with like next to no sleep, you were summoned into that same meeting room again. But
I only need 4 hours of sleep anyway. So
yes, honestly, Travis,
Morning.
if you want to like spend, say, like 2 gold a night, I will say your character doesn't need sleep anymore. You just consume that much coffee. The 2 gold representing the amount of coffee you need to buy.
Well, I
some
mean,
nights I'll do that probably.
No, it's either
Let's
like
say
it's either you have to do it every night or you don't do it at all. Otherwise, your body isn't able to cope when you do it sporadically.
yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Sure,
That's funny.
sure. Spend 2 gold every night. Your character just no longer requires sleep of any kind.
Sounds great.
I'm sure I won't regret
Is
that
actually-
later.
right.
Am
Well,
I what?
Drinking. Wait, does that mean if I drink coffee, it counts as a long rest?
You have to
So
drink.
if I just
No, it's just that your
what if I
character.
just bring like 2 gold worth of coffee with me everywhere I go?
That's basically like when I say like you spend 2 gold a night. That's basically what your character is doing. We're just hand waving like the buying bit and the carrying bit and all that shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. But like, if I go on an adventure and bring that coffee with me, does that count as a long rest?
You still need like take the 8 hours of not doing much activity, but instead of sleeping, you're just drinking coffee.
Oh man, I was hoping it would work like a health potion. Just start
No.
chugging coffee.
Oh yeah.
I'm in the middle of a battle and I just start brewing coffee.
2 gold though to a standard healing potion, which heals for fuck all, I might add, costs 50 gold. A long rest does way more healing than that. A long rest just heals you completely.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, that would be so funny. Just start brewing some coffee, like one of those old like those like hand brew coffee pots.
Yeah.
Where, like pour the water in slowly in circles.
Oh god, no.
Chaos is just erupting around me, and I just start slurping coffee at the speed of light.
A fireball
again.
comes whizzing right past your ear.
You like
Yeah,
put
just
the
full health
coffee in the
after-
way to
after
heat
I
it up.
drink the coffee.
Anyway,
I don't need my bow and arrow anymore to shoot the arrows. I just throw them out of my hand because it's vibrating so fast.
Sure, we could have that. Yeah, that'd be a thing.
All right. What this dude want?
So yeah, I assume you guys make your way to the meeting room and all that.
Yeah. Morning.
Again, well, there's no one in there.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. You wait.
Alright.
Oh, I rolled a nat 20. You wait 20 minutes, and then this guy kind of shows up and goes, "Oh, good, you're here."
Mm-hmm.
So we finished. We have a new mission for the four of you. While you were gone, we had received rumors of a smuggling ring that was smuggling magical creatures into the kingdom. We did some investigating, and while we couldn't find who was buying these magical creatures, we were able to find one of the smugglers. We brought them back to Lothport for some intense questioning, shall we say. It took them a while before they saw the need for justice to be done, but like all good citizens of our lovely kingdom, they came round.
Could only
Unfor-
imagine how they came around.
Yes. Unfortunately, the smuggler in particular never actually saw their client. They're clever enough, at least, to avoid that. But he did tell us where they dropped off these creatures. There is a small trading town. I'm going to take you to the map. As he like walks over to the map in the middle of that massive table and like kind of gestures to it to you guys. There is a small trading town about here-ish. He points at the map. If you see where I pinged. Honestly, it's little more than a fishing village. I've been led to believe, but It appears someone is using that small fishing village to smuggle these creatures in. Now, needless to say, that is a highly illegal activity. So, the four of you will be sent north. You will need to find these creatures and destroy them. And the person who's been orchestrating this smuggling, who's been buying these creatures, dead or alive,
Hmm.
any
Do we
questions?
want
Where
them
did you
dead or alive,
say?
or the
Where did you
creatures
say
are
it
dead
was
or
again?
alive?
He points to the map again, right there.
Right. Okay.
Wait. Are we? He wants this person that we're trying to find dead or alive, or the creatures are being bought dead or alive? I missed it.
The creatures are to be killed. The man buying these creatures is to be either killed or bought back.
Sounds good.
Are there any incentives for us to bring him back alive?
Not particularly, I suppose. I will just say
Alright.
that his punishment, should you bring him back alive, will probably be a great deal more harsh.
That's none of our concern.
Very well.
Nice.
Alright then.
Then kill him. But do bring back proof of his death, like his severed head or something.
Ooh, that
We
sounds
can
fun.
arrange that, I suppose.
Very good. Or the whole body if you don't want to decapitate. I know some people are a bit squirmish about such things.
Well, I'm not. Don't worry.
Very good.
Yeah, I think we're well past that, all of us.
You are the King's champions, after all. One would hope so.
Didn't we
Anyways,
decapitate Dwayne?
any additional resources? Or are we just to leave with whatever we have already?
The salary that you'll receive monthly is for you to buy such resources, as well as payment
Alright.
for yourselves.
Okay, just making sure.
Platinum.
Sorry, what was that?
I was like, we'll be fine. I have 232 platinum.
Very good.
Do we have any intel on what kind of creatures he has? Acquired.
Yes. The smuggler, he, not the brightest of fellows, he described one creature as water but alive, and the other one as lightning but alive.
What?
That's weirdly vague. I'm assuming those are magical creatures.
Yes, I said that at the start. They've been
Oh,
smuggling magical creatures.
Yeah, but I was meaning like creatures of basically pure magic.
Most likely they are.
I would have
Like
assumed they
essences,
wouldn't
then.
be able to, well, stay alive ever since, magic
N-
disappeared.
No, when magic first disappeared from the continent, there were similar such creatures already here, and they were able to survive. Any of them that were in the more civilized areas were quickly put down, and a few more that, in the Greenwall Forest, for example, we were able to hunt and kill. Any that ventured, close enough that we were able to detect them were also killed, but it is believed that we weren't able to get them all. The Greenwall Forest is a large area, and so is the Spine. But that's neither here nor there.
Gotta do that now.
Very well. Is
Do
it?
you have
Are we
any
going to like
information
a village, or is it just kind of like in the middle of nowhere?
It's a small fishing village in the middle of nowhere.
All right.
It is along the main coastal road
Hmm.
north of
Do
here.
we have any? Do we have any contacts there?
In the village, no.
No.
Like I said, it's a small village. It doesn't even have a mayor.
Oh, it could be that whoever obtained the information that is now being put forward here was an informant or a spy of some sort.
He was, as I said previously, he was one of the smugglers that, after some persuasion,
Yeah.
volunteered their information.
Right. Of course, yes. Sorry. I'm a bit forgetful. I had a poor sleep.
He smirks a bit and goes, "So I've heard."
Right. The rest of you have any questions?
Do you have a description of what this person looks like that we're trying to find?
Unfortunately not. As I said before, the smuggler never actually saw their client in person. They were told to deposit these creatures in a particular warehouse. The gold was waiting for them there, and then they left.
All right.
They did this twice before we were able to get them.
I'm assuming he's told us whatever he knows about this warehouse.
Yes, and he says like it's warehouse fucking 1B. No, yeah, fuck it. Warehouse 1B. Fuck, I don't know.
It's the second warehouse on the first lot. That's impressive.
Yep. There is only one lot, and there's only like 3 warehouses.
So it's warehouse 2, not 1B.
No, they're called 1A, 1B, and 1C.
That's correct. That's what they're called. But when they were first like made these warehouses, they were expecting the town to expand and boom in population. It never did.
Anyway. So I assume with that off, how much time do we have?
Oh yes. I'd imagine a week would be sufficient. You
A week.
cleared your last task with ample time remaining. It should only take you 2.5, maybe 3 days to get to the village. Same back. I feel as if a week should be enough for you four, surely.
What do you guys think? Do you think a week sounds about right?
I mean, if we don't take any detours or follow any, if we stick 100% to the mission the entire way through, I think we can make it.
Yeah, I think we'll be alright.
Very good. Then your time will start from first light tomorrow morning. And then again, he turns around and looks outside the window.
You know, usually when a briefing is over, the leader tells the soldiers that they're dismissed.
He looks over his shoulder. You're not soldiers. Also, I think it's heavily implied. Surely, even you can work it out. And he goes back to his window.
I mean, it's whatever.
No, I just wonder what out loud. I wonder what he's
It's probably just like one of the gardens in the palace.
Yeah, I just mumble that for
Okay, well, let's prepare then.
Yes.
So,
do we have our own horses now, or
sorry?
We have our own horses now, right?
Oh yes, you would.
Yeah, we still have the carriage.
You have the carriage, but you also have your own horses as well, if you prefer.
Right.
I imagine traveling by just horseback will be faster now.
Probably would be, yeah.
Probably. And a bit less more,
Yeah, a little more convenient for us.
yeah, and less inconspicuous.
No, less conspicuous.
Less conspicuous. I can never remember whether conspicuous is, suspect or inconspicuous is
Conspicuous is like
suspect.
suspicious.
Yeah. Okay. Less conspicuous.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's what it would be.
Correct.
Conspicuous basically means you stand out more.
Yeah.
Fucking
More
filthy
obvious.
second language pricks, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Imagine that.
imagine speaking more than one language.
Yeah, but being shit at it. God. What a loser.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway. So I imagine we'll prepare our rations and whatnot.
Well, that's the thing. You
Yeah.
go. So your week, time period thing starts tomorrow, but you can leave today if you really want.
Yeah, I mean, I
Do you
imagine we
have-
would buy our stuff and leave as soon as we buy all our stuff.
Yeah. Unless people have reasons to stay for the rest of the day.
I have none.
Nope.
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
I have a question. How long do you think it'll take, realistically for us to find this guy and dispatch of all these creatures and whatnot, Chris?
Do you mean like real world time?
Yeah, like our real world time.
I was going to suggest that maybe we end it now.
That's
That'd be
what I
good.
was going to suggest because I mean we're about 30 minutes away from ending time. And
15 minutes. Oh, yeah, no, 30 minutes. Oh, yeah, 30
so
minutes.
I didn't know if it would. I didn't know if it would take 30 minutes or if it took like an hour and a half. I didn't want to.
I mean, we could probably up here until you get to the small village if you want in 30 minutes. But after that,
That'll work.
it's up to you guys. Do you want to end now, or do you want to go to the village and then end it?
I don't mind either way.
I'd rather end now because I've got to get ready for the appointment.
That's fine.
Yeah, let's just end now then.
Yeah, it's a good spot to end. But before we do, is anyone actually going to be buying anything? Just out of curiosity. We can do that now at least.
Just buy your typical rations. I've already got a tent, so.
Yeah, I've already got everything. Got
Yeah.
rations,
Well,
got
the thing
oil,
is,
got
you gotta-
tent.
Got to take away the rations that you ate.
I don't think-
Oh yeah.
I don't think you guys
Yeah.
ate that many rations. Like 1 or 2, I think you ate.
Yeah, I think we ate 2.
Something like that.
I still have
Yeah.
8.
Yeah, you don't need to buy 2 more rations. That won't take long at all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit! In the morning, I forgot to up here. So we're gonna backtrack a little bit in time to when you guys first woke up, and you hear a knocking on the door.
Uh-huh.
I will open the door.
It's that serving lady who you got your coffee beans last night. She goes, "Morning, sirs. I've been assigned to be your personal maid. My name is, and do you guys want to give her a name?"
Who wants to name
Oh. A good maid name.
Big Titty Terry?
Just-
But ironically, she's
No. It has to be something classy.
Okay. Sure, Delta.
I was just say Delta and classy.
Yeah, you can go ahead and name it.
Yeah, it's the duality of Delta.
Delta is not classy.
He's not
That would
classy,
be-
but
Hmm.
I don't know, Simona.
Classy name.
I mean, was it last week you said something about Rapemon?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Delta's not classy.
Got
Good
name
times.
suggestions?
And how about Naya?
Sure.
Fine.
You have to remember that I'm not writing that down.
Sure.
Uh,
Why?
because fuck you.
It's literally your job
They're not important.
Damn it, take notes.
Literally, the
What?
entire.
You
purpose
can't
of this
introduce an NPC to us that'll be reoccurring and then be like, oh, but it's not my responsibility.
But they are literally like their name does not matter because they do not matter. Why not fucking
Excuse
have
me,
a
so
little
that
fucking
lives matter.
notepad thing somewhere that says, and the notepad will be blank, but the title of it will simply say, "Their maid is called Naya."
Yeah, you could just have like a list of different NPCs.
No.
Anyway, continuing on. Maid's name's Naya.
Yeah, how do you spell
Yes.
that? N-Y or
Naya.
Naya?
That works.
Alright, their maid's name, Naya. I didn't even write the word "is" in there. Their maid's name, Naya. Their maid's name, Naya! Oh,
Maid named Naya.
that's rude, Apples.
You could add a D to name, so it's just named.
I could do that.
Funny, Apples. That's really funny, actually.
But no,
Anyway,
they're Naya now. Yeah, so just, I've been assigned to be your personal maid. My name is Naya.
sounds great. Look forward to working with you.
I'll make sure
Right.
to sweep the rooms, make your beds, all the daily chores, so you sirs do not have to.
Do you know how to properly? Do you know how to properly wash blood out of clothes?
She looks concerned when you say that for like a split second, but then she quickly controls her facial expressions. Of course, sir. I've been in the I've spent my time as a laundry maid.
Good. You'll probably be doing that quite a lot when we return from missions.
I'll be honest, sir. I'll probably just hand the clothes to the washing maids, the laundry maids. That's their job.
Oh, right. There's so many different kinds of maids. I'm right.
Don't worry,
Of
Steve. Don't have to worry
course.
about any of that.
Anyways, you're not squeamish about blood or anything, are you?
He hesitates for a second. Um,
Again,
not
there
too.
will probably.
I'm fine with blood. Anything a bit more gross, I'll be fine,
No.
sir.
Of course, gore and
Just
entrails
turn-
will rinse out of our clothes on the way back, obviously. But you know, whatever is stuck is stuck.
He goes really pale.
I pat her on the shoulder. I'm sure you'll do great.
I will do my utmost to not disappoint you, sirs.
I'm just gonna like I'm just gonna put my hand like and lift Azrael's arm off of her and be like, "You're gonna traumatize her."
I'm gonna call from the back of the room. Can we get some more coffee beans and chocolate?
Of course, sirs.
Oh yes, those are very good.
Is there anything else the sirs would like while I'm out?
All good.
Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, I think we're fine.
Fine, yeah.
And then I'm just gonna give her a gold.
She like, oh, thank you, sirs. Thank you so much. And then yeah, she'll run off and get you like probably 3 times as many chocolate-coated coffee beans as you got last time.
Yeah, we each get our own bag.
Yeah. Saga City isn't there apparently.
No.
He's just been staying in his room.
He's asleep.
He's meditating.
Yeah.
Heavy sleeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a dog. He's allergic to chocolate, anyways. That's kind of.
Well,
Half elves are basically dogs.
I was gonna say, aren't you literally shapeshifted as a cat right now?
No. Again, that's not how it actually works.
Yum yum. Die to the chocolate.
No, we're. No, our ancestors are actually
Furries.
fae in nature.
The furries. Your ancestors were furries.
No.
Yeah.
Frosted Flakes, they're great. Please say it's
Oh, I was drinking when you said that.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna start calling him Tony. Just gonna start calling him Tony the Tiger.
Anyways, actually, Naya, one more thing.
She's gone.
Okay, she is gone.
Yeah, she took the gold piece and split.
Yeah. It doesn't take her long to come back. So if you wait around a minute, she's back with 3 sacks full of these chocolate-coated coffee beans. I've also told the kitchen staff to start ordering more of these for you, sirs.
Thank you. That is
Good
good
idea.
initiative. By the way, if you at some point come in here while we're here, if I'm in my room, don't go in.
Very well, sir.
If I'm in my room, feel free to come in. Especially if you have chocolate-coated coffee beans.
I see. Okay, sir.
Same. I agree with what he said.
Okay.
Feel free to walk into my room at any time.
That's really
I like
creepy.
coffee beans.
Okay. She looks a little bit creeped out and worried until you guys start talking about the coffee beans. Okay, they just fucking love coffee beans. They're not
Yeah,
being creepy
literally,
pervs.
I have no care about her as a person.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I do, but I just want the coffee.
She is the bringer of coffee beans.
Yes.
She is our goddess of coffee beans.
She has value so much that she brings the coffee beans.
Yep.
She brings the beans.
Bring us the beans.
Well, I'm gonna go now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a
Fair.
good place to end it. So say goodbye to the chat and to the YouTube video that nobody watches.
And to Naya, bringer of beans.
Goodbye the chat and goodbye the YouTube video.
Bye bye.
Yes. Goodbye, Turin's 0 viewers.